Clark Reid back today with some tech headlines for you. Please shoot us a like if you enjoy the reports. Tap that like button, and you can also subscribe by hitting the little bell icon, knowing when each new report is posted. And in a move that smacks of extortion, Samsung will now delete your health data if you refuse to let it use your data to train its AI. AndroidPolice.com reports that it's a new option in Samsung Health settings. It lets you turn off Samsung's ability to use your data to train its AI models. That's a good thing, but, and there's always a but, if you turn it off, then a warning pops up informing you that turning off this option will delete your existing Samsung Health data and stop further syncing with Samsung servers. It's pretty distressing that the largest smartphone maker by market share is using its might to hold your data hostage to their hungry AI model training program. No doubt betting on most people saying, oh, well, and just going ahead and letting them. A few people will opt out and their health data will go poof. This is really not cool. A number of municipalities are growing more and more uneasy about the intrusiveness of flock cameras as people have raised concerns and raised hell at public meetings over the invasion of privacy of the intrusive cameras. And now Los Angeles police will let a contract with Flock expire. According to TechCrunch.com, LAPD's Chief Information Officer Dean Gialamas said in a statement, this contract is not being renewed because of serious concerns around civil liberties and civil rights issues, particularly around privacy and the data that's being collected from those cameras. The LAPD had to make a difficult decision, in this case, discontinuing use of Flock services until we can get those data privacy, security, and sharing concerns ironed out through a contractual relationship. As the third largest police department in the U.S., LAPD is one of Flock's largest government customers to date. Flock has a network of about 80,000 cameras or more around the country that scan license plates and allow police and federal agencies to track vehicles. Apple stock is up 15%, adding nearly $600 billion in value since June 25th, putting them back in record territory. MacRumors.com notes that the uptick has come as investors have grown uneasy about the mind-boggling sums of cash continually being poured into AI data center build-out, despite being no obvious indicator as to when investors will get a return on their investment. Apple's decision to sit out the data center spending spree and instead just pay Google for access to its frontier FAI models is being increasingly seen by traders as an asset rather than a liability. Apple is using Google's Gemini to underpin its revamped version of Siri and across its platforms. Over 200 researchers and economists, including 15 Nobel laureates and also researchers at AI companies like Google, Anthropic, and OpenAI, are urging governments and tech leaders to immediately put policies in place to set up institutions and address the economic impact of AI. Reuters.com reports the group signing on the contract, on the statement, are warning that the economic transformation could exceed that of the Industrial Revolution and do so in a vastly shorter time frame, affecting workers, companies, and public institutions. Steam, electricity, computers, each gave us AI may only give us a few years, said Anton Koronek, professor at the University of Virginia. He continued, we cannot improvise our strategy in institutions in the middle of the transformation. Waiting for certainty means arriving too late. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.